Oh shit, Joe hates snitches. Killed the motherfucker because she was running her mouth. You know, she killed Kaka. Anyway, I didn't realize that, but that is Joe that killed Kaka. I went and checked it out. That's Joe's gourmet devil. Anyway, basically, just a dialogue heavy chapter. 5 out of 5 though, because the way they set it up. Now, I read the chapter thoroughly, gave it some real thorough thought, and this is what I think. Remember, this is just all they did in this chapter was talk about, you know, how where the nitros come from and how, you know, the world's being cooked and stuff like that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and dive into that. I think the gourmet devils are chefs. All of them are chefs. I believe so. I think they're all chefs. Remember, they mentioned the food spirits before. They said the food spirits show you how to cook the food. If they know how to cook the food, they must be chefs, right? At least, I mean, they must be chefs. And they said Acacia had a food spirit, had a gourmet devil in him that the Blue Nitros wanted to revive, right? What they said was Blue Nitros don't exist forever. They said they died and they find a new body and come back, right? And they preparing this food and I mean preparing the earth and cooking it in order to supposedly eat it, right? But they don't live that long. So who they cooking it for? And also they're trying to bring this monster back from Acacia, right? So I'm pretty sure Acacia's alive. Why? Because they already said that their bodies are just vessels. And once you get a gourmet devil, your body's a vessel. So that means that the Blue Nitros are basically just animals or something like that. And they have gourmet devils inside of them controlling their bodies. Like their gourmet devils are them now. Whatever being was controlling their body is gone. Anyway, they're trying to get Acacia's gourmet devil to take over his body to bring him back, right? What I think probably happened, because I don't think the story is this simple, and plus the Red Nitro don't know everything, so Kaka's story doesn't have all the ins and outs of what really happened. I think Acacia's gourmet devil is the super chef, Raekwon. For real. I think what it is that there was a chef, this is my take on it, that gourmet cells are like an ingredient and or like some concoction that a super chef cooked. Now I'm talking about Raekwon. Made the gourmet cells, died, became a food spirit, and keeps reviving himself to eat planets. Something like that. I think a chef was the one that came up with the gourmet cells. It makes total sense. They talked about how important chefs are. They said that chefs are more important than Bishokias, right? Bishokias, right? And on top of that, they said the food spirits teach people how to cook said ingredients. So they must be chefs. So the gourmet devils must be chefs. And the gourmet cells head to these different planets and cook the planets. I'm guessing that's deliberate. I'm thinking what happened is, like I said, Raekwon made the gourmet cells because he was a real good chef or whatever, and he put together some concoction because he wanted to keep eating forever. He made the gourmet cells some kind of way, right? Died, revived himself, eats a planet, dies again, revives himself, and now this time he revived himself in Acacia, right? The Blue Nitro are somewhat of the same thing. They must be his assistant chefs or some shit like that. I don't know exactly all the outs and ins. The Blue Nitros know more than Kaka knows, right? But they help them hold the planet down and cook it while, he's being revived. I'm thinking that inside of Acacia is Raekwon the chef. Got to be. It's a chef. Gotta be. And he made the gourmet cells, send them to different planets, and they eat. Just that simple. it just makes sense. It makes complete sense, just to me. I made it sound a little bit simple, but that's what makes sense to me. Anyway, after all that was revealed, Joa came out, killed the Kaka to keep her mouth shut, and she's waiting for him at the Area 6. Area 6 is supposed to be like a water world where they got to catch another. Now, each Blue Nitro is supposed to hold down one area, and they nicknamed themselves after that area. They said that they're like gourmet devils that take over bodies or something like that. So the Blue Nitros or whatever, they're being controlled by they are gourmet devils. And we should call them I've realized that Toriko has a red devil and the blue devils, just like the Blue Nitro and the red Nitro. So they're both Nitro but different species. But like I said, they're holding down each ingredient. So one that's holding down one of the ingredients is called pear, and so on and so forth. One of the nitros, one of the Blue Nitros is God. He's holding down God. I believe that Acacia is at God too, waiting for maybe being controlled in order to revive the Raekwon inside of him. And once that happens, he can go ahead and eat the planet, and then get the gourmet cells together and ship it off to another planet. Something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I need to get it down. I need to have another discussion on it. But go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Peace.